News, multi-platforming, and Wombat's Rainbow Sexy Talk. The big news this week, I would say, has to be Valve.
The Rainbow Six Netflix crossover.
Is that a real thing?
That is a real thing.
What is it?
There's some show on Netflix about a bank heist, so they incorporated costumes from that into Rainbow Six in a timed event, and I played it today, and it was fine.
You know what I would watch the fuck out of?
A Rainbow Six show?
Yeah. Do you remember, like, the Rainbow Six books? Like, the original...
Tom Clancy's
the original
Rainbow
one?
Six?
Have you read the original one?
I have not.
It's so good. And when they made the video game, it was based on...
The books.
The books. Like, the first one. I don't know about any of the other ones, but I feel like you could just make that into a series on Netflix. It would be fantastic.
I think they should do that, but they should use the characters from Rainbow Six Siege.
Sure.
And just call it G.I. Joe Rainbow Six.
Knight Rider.
Yeah, from Knight Rider Siege 6.
I'll watch that.
I'm sure you would. I would watch the hell out of that. Anyway, so what's the big news?
Oh, Valve announced the new Half-Life game.
Yeah, but it's a VR game, so it doesn't count.
It's weird.
It's a VR game that may be exclusive to Valve's own equipment.
Maybe. I would assume that it would be.
All right. So who's going to play that? All 7 people. Good for you. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Why are they doing this?
I don't know.
Gabe has too much money and a private company. That's why. That's why he's doing it this way. Because he can.
Sure.
So I guess neither of us will be.
No one on this show is going to play that game. Hey, if that's for you, enjoy it.
Once in a while, I entertain the notion of that wireless VR setup.
Okay.
That doesn't require any computer. Is that the Quest? I think that's the Quest.
I don't know.
Like if that got $100 off or something, I could see that happening for me. Because there's a bunch of good games on there that seem like it'd be really fun to not have to deal with a computer or anything. And complete wirelessness. Like Beat Saber. All right, what else we got in Wombat's Rainbow Sexy Talk?
So it looks like BioWare is planning a new version of Anthem, but it may just be the same Anthem, but different.
But freer?
But, well, I don't know about that. They haven't said that. Anthem Next is what they're going to call it, apparently. And it's going to be a complete overhaul of Anthem. And it may be free to people who already own the game. It may be a whole new release.
But this is not really news, is it? Because this is what happens with games as a service now. I mean, look at the last Ghost Recon game.
Yeah, well, this is what happens with games as a service when a game as a service is successful. They do not have to do a complete overhaul. They just need to add to it or adjust it or maybe add some new maps. I mean, you're looking at even if you look at a game like an Apex or a Destiny or Rainbow Six, those games changed a lot. But it wasn't like, and now here's a whole new game.
Well, we don't know that this is really going to be a whole new game. This could just be like marketing,
I don't know.
You know?
All I know is that game is a disaster. And, but it has, there's
a good game in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a good idea in there.
They just have to structure it properly.
And also, more gear. That game just trying to sell the gear as opposed to having any gear drops is really not the way to go. I'm not saying that you shouldn't sell gear. Go for it. But that shouldn't be the only way to get, different visual looks for your armor. Because it's kind of lame. Because then if you don't want to spend any money, you're not really playing for any reason. So,
right.
Yeah, it's kind of lame. Lame.